Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. We're here with Marvel Champions and some news. There's going to be a new scenario pack. I am so excited. I personally really like scenario packs, but that's me. Yeah, I find their bang for the buck to be very good, and I love this picture. Look at that. She-Hulk versus Vision. Don't make this harder than it already is. I can't do a good female voice. The battle between heroes continues after Superman. They wish. Superhero Registration Act passed. The mighty She-Hulk stood with her fellow Avengers, Iron Man and Captain Marvel, in support of registration. Meanwhile, the empathetic android uh, Vision joined Captain America and Spider-Woman on the side of the Resistance. Both of these former allies are ready to deliver a smackdown. For the sake of the ideals and in a time of strife, everyone must choose a side. Fantasy Flight Games is excited to announce Synthezoid Smackdown scenario pack for Marvel Champions, the card game. Okay, so they teased this back during the reveal of Civil War, but now they're going to go ahead and do Synthezoid Smackdown. Continues the fight between registration, customizable scenarios, blah blah blah. Look at this, a extra large 90 card scenario pack can be brought as a companion piece to Civil War that expands your scenario custom options. If it is full, it also functions as a fully standalone product. So the good news to see if you like Civil War, you can buy this first and play this and see how you like it. I kind of like this. This is a great idea. I was holding out on if I was going to buy Civil War or not. I probably will. Each pre-built scenario comes with 4 modular encounter sets, total of 8 in the box. 2 main schemes, CJ 1, 2 for each side, a total of 4 in the box, making them perfectly playable without Civil War. Look at that. Playable without Civil War, but easy to mix and match elements from the expansion. So that is great news. Again, one of the great things about Marvel Champions is its mix and match ability and put everything in together. And just like Civil War, these scenarios are compatible with the blah blah blah. Let's take a look at these 2 new scenarios. So I'm going to try and enlarge this, and that did not necessarily work. There we go. Okay, so we have Atlas and Taskmaster with She-Hulk. The enemy team finds a copy of superhuman strength and attaches it to She-Hulk. After an alter ego force response, after an alter ego changes to hero form, deal 1 damage to that hero. Cool. And for Vision, the enemy team finds Vision's mass form attachment and attaches it to Vision, dense side face up. Force response, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, flip Vision's mass form attachment. Cool. And we have Hawkeye and Moon Knight. Pretty cool. Oh, there, that's even a little bit better for reading. Not by much. Gamma boosted beatdown. I love that line. That is so great. Gamma boosted beatdown. First off, we have the lean green fighting machine. She-Hulk. Setup. The enemy finds a copy of superhuman strength, attaches it to She-Hulk. Okay. Superhuman strength. Forced interrupt. When She-Hulk attacks, this attack gains overkill. Discard this card after this attack. Okay, so you're going to get 1 good overkill, but it's forced. I dislike that. Let's see. If there's one word that describes She-Hulk, Synthezoid Smackdown 1, it's relentless. She's all about chasing players down, powerful bursts, leaving you really unable to respond right off the bat. Okay, let's see. Not only does she begin the game with a copy of superhuman strength attached, while one damage from her innate ability might seem negligible, you'll have to seriously weigh the options when you're facing a 4-attack overkill empowered haymaker from She-Hulk herself. This is true. That's going to hurt. The rest of her signature set is brutal. Focused Raged. Let's see. Gives Stalwart. Cool. You can only get rid of by letting her scheme, which it empowers. Her 1-2 punch gives her bonus activation and a tough card status. Possibly halting momentum. That's always a problem. That's like a kick in the teeth. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Gamma Slam. Gamma Slam. Gamma Slam. Sorry, got carried away there. Gamma Slam can flip the battle on its head, and if that wasn't bad enough, don't forget She-Hulk is also a lawyer. Her legal practice will put you in a situation where you can't deal in your hero form, forcing you to swap to alter ego to present your counter argument, which of course opens up the chance for She-Hulk to ping you with damage again and again and again when you flip back. That's also cool because she's going to be if you come up with tough, that's going to ping that off. So let's see, what do we have? Atlas and Taskmaster. When revealed, stun your leader, otherwise you are stunned. That's going to stink. Taskmaster, retaliate 1, toughness, villainous. When revealed, Taskmaster activates against you. Nice. Just what I always wanted, right? Just like the customizable scenarios in Civil War, She-Hulk comes with pre-constructed scenario build to showcase her Just like the scenarios in Civil War, She-Hulk comes with pre-constructed scenario built to showcase her. Okay, that's fine. What else do we have? Her main scheme, enforce the law. Throws a wrench into the plan by giving her steady. Nice. Let the scheme advance to mighty adventures. And She-Hulk will switch gears to an even mightier offense, dropping you and your allies one after another. The encounters that's pre-constructed are no joke either. Whether you'll be teaming up with members from the Thunderbolts, Atlas, Songbirds, interplay with immediate stun and confuse. This is nice. With Penance, dishes out extra damage. Meanwhile, Taskmaster serves sort of a lieutenant, burning through the encounter deck with extra boost cards thanks to his villainous keyword and signature side scheme. Taskmaster's Academy. With such strong allies on her side, on top of her own overwhelming strength, She-Hulk is forced to be reckoned and terrifying obstacle. Okay, so I have a question. I thought these were the bad guys. Or at least Taskmaster was. I guess I should read the comics occasionally. Now we preview She-Hulk. Let's take a look at a counterpart, Vision. Setup. The enemy finds Vision's mass form attachment, attaches it dense side up. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, flip Vision's mass form attachment. Okay, so that's going to be problematic. Where She-Hulk overcomes players with brute strength, Vision confounds the players in constantly shifting tactics and disruptive sequencing puzzles. He starts the game with his mass attachment in play, beginning with Dense, flipping back and forth with Intangible. Let's see, this means you'll have to plan ahead with whatever form isn't active, that's true, which is made only more complicated with attachments like Solar Gem and Vision's Cape. Okay, naturally, Vision's signature set interacts with mass form well. Dishes out stun. When character attacks, Vision will, while the dense attachment is in play, prevent all damage from that attack. Cool. Okay, so then we have Hawkeye and Moon Knight. Hawkeye's attack gains piercing and range. Discard an upgrade you control. Eat your heart out, Clint. Again, I can't do... sorry. Retaliate 2. Ow. Ow. When revealed, resolve the when revealed ability of the topmost treachery in the encounter discard pile. Oh, that's going to hurt. Vision Spree can start this scenario as similarly disruptive with protect secret identities. Let's see. If there's one or more player on your team, the stage gains Hinder 2. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. Dang. That's not going to do well. Let's see. Give you an extra encounter card each turn. Wonderful. This thing, especially with Hawkeye, takes out one of your upgrades and Patriot. What was that? Discard an upgrade you control. Perfection. Toughness when revealed, give the enemy leader a tough status card. And for Moon Knight, we already talked about this one. Let's see, as we mentioned earlier, the expansion comes with 2 copies of standard PvP encounter set, which allows you to try out the game's new optional competitive mode. We give an overview of what this mode entails in our announcement article, Civil War, in June. But to recap this mode, as players break into teams and race to defeat the opposing leader before the opposing team defeats theirs during a competitive game, you can team up with your chosen leader through special reward cards that you earn during the game. Each leader has 4 of these reward cards. Let's see. Your She-Hulk leader attacks enemy. If you spend mental resource to pay for this event, stun the leader. Nice. Where's that strength resource? After the top 5 cards of your search the top 5 cards of your leader's encounter deck for an encounter card and deal it to the first player on the enemy team as a face-down encounter card. Oh, fun. As relentless as She-Hulk can be as an enemy, it's awful satisfying when she's on your side. She-Hulk smash. Your She-Hulk leader attacks the enemy. Oh. We already did that one right there. Heh. And some useful legal counsel. Ooh, look at that. 2 wilds. After you spend this resource, move 1 threat from a main scheme to your leader's main scheme. That's convenient. I kind of like that. Like the double wilds. Meanwhile, Vision lets you take advantage of unpredictable, ever-shifting tactics by dishing out an encounter card of your choice with calculated risk. Right there. Keeping the opponents guessing what and the problem they'll have to solve next. Keeping them in disruption. Vision can also cause the enemy leader to be phased out. Ooh, what's that? Choose and attach. Oh. Hero response or hero interrupt and discard it. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, look at that. And Vision gets to the Vision player gets to choose what it is. Nasty. Clearing the way for tricky attachment and opening your leader to team's counterattack. Both She-Hulk and Vision are potent leaders and equally potent enemies. Who will you choose to stand alongside? I love this artwork. This is great. Formerly stalwart allies She-Hulk and Vision now clash in brutal struggle and battle between registration and resistance rages on. Choose a side and fight for your ideals when Synthezoid Smackdown arrives this November. Translation: just in time for Christmas. Cool. Cool. So, pre-order, but better yet, talk to your local retailer, have them order it, buy it from your FLGS. They will appreciate it, and far more than Asmodee will. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure you like and subscribe. Come back later, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.